Hey, what's going on, my fellow gamers? This is your boy Puerto'S77 back at you with another video, and we're gonna get right to it for another Puerto'S point. All right, and we're gonna talk about Microsoft really punting into the stands with Crackdown 3. All right, and this is not about the game itself. This is how Microsoft is treating the game. And what I mean by treating is pretty much the marketing, how they're pushing the game to get it out to the audience. So that way it could be a successful title this November. Alright? So Microsoft screwed up a couple of things real bad. And they're fucking this game up. And it's not so much the game itself, it's how Microsoft is presenting the game. You know, and this is the problem. I don't know what's going on, but they by far have the worst marketing strategy and the worst way to get their products out there and to show gamers about their products and stuff. They're just completely kicking in the stands. It's at this point, it's not even a joke no more. It's not even something to troll about. It's not even about fanboying and council warning. They just suck ass at this point. They just suck ass. They're retarded. Excuse me, maybe I'm not supposed to use that word, but there's something and it ain't good. It just boggles my mind how they're screwing this up, you know? And this is it. Now, do I got a stake? Am I getting paid or whatever? No. Is my preferred platform the Xbox console? No. But it is a gaming platform. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's millions of gamers that enjoy the Xbox platform. They don't deserve this, you know? The game doesn't deserve this. The way Microsoft's treating the Xbox doesn't deserve this. You understand? So let's stick with Crackdown. So they had, they did a streaming gameplay showing the game. And this is probably the first real footage in a while of us showing the game. And what do they show? They show the single player story. Single player story. That's what they show. They show the single player of the game. Because that's why Microsoft's been preaching all year long, right? Have they not been saying that? Has Phil not been saying that he's not sure about the success or the long-term strategy behind single-player games? Did he not say that service-based games is the priority and that's what's more successful? Did he not preach that? Mr. Spencer, what are you doing? What message are you sending to us? Primarily to the Xbox gamers, what are you saying? What are you doing? Why are you showing the single-player game of Crackdown? Who's asking for that? Now, granted, it's good that it has it. I'm a single player component myself. But let's all be honest here. That's not the main point of the game. That's not what's selling the game. For the last, 3 years? Since the last 3 years, since 2014, everybody's been talking about the cloud-based physics, the destructible environment, which is only available in the multiplayer aspect. So why would you show the single player to anybody? You're supposed to be showing the game in its best light. Show the very best of what the game is. What should have been presented was a fully unlocked, debugged version, whatever, that has the character all maxed out its powers. Do a multiplayer stream of it and start just wrecking the city. Just completely destroy it. Make it look like Ragnarok. Make it look like Thor's Ragnarok. Just completely the end of the world. Just completely show just the level of destruction that nobody's seen before. That's what you show in Crackdown. That's what people are looking for. The single player story ain't shit. It's not even as fun. It doesn't even look as fun as Infamous. Infamous looked more fun than that. And I'm not saying the single player is going to be bad or good, I don't know, but you're showing the game for a reason. So why not show what people want to see? And here's the funny part. Why are Xbox fanboys damage controlling this? Do you not want your product to succeed? Do you want Crackdown 3 to fail? No one wants to see little bit gradual climbing steps. Like, no, it's okay. So Microsoft's showing this, and then later on at GDC, Game Developers Conference, Gamescom, they're gonna show a little bit more, and then by September, no, you start from the very top. And that's all you show. You just show the best shit the game has to offer. Because that's what people want to see. And you just keep hammering that best shit in over and over and over. That way, the only thing people are talking about is the best shit. Then you mention as a side note, oh, it has a single player campaign. Which isn't much because you can't use the cloud-based physics in a single player campaign. So it's just going to be a normal Crackdown story. But the main point driving home is all the destruction. It's funny because at E3, Microsoft showed Sea of Thieves multiplayer gameplay and all that shit. And that shit don't have multiplayer, cloud-based physics and structure, nothing. It's just you running around a goddamn ship with a shitty shovel, picking up treasure and fucking moving it around. Like, who gives a shit? The sad part is, Microsoft put this game in a bad position because they're treating this game, or they placed it at the launch window of Xbox One S in November as if it's a big gun, or if it's a big AAA title like Halo, Gears of War, or like the God of Wars or stuff like that. It ain't that game. But if you're gonna treat it like that game, if you're gonna position it as if it's that game, then why aren't you showing the very best shit the game has to offer? And I don't want to hear if there's Gamescom. Gamescom's not for another 2-3 weeks. So for the next 2-3 weeks, all we're going to talk about is this shit show of a stream of Crackdown 3. And the game's going to get ragged and ragged and ragged and ragged. And it might get ragged to the point where people may not give a fuck about the multiplayer at this point. It's Quantum Break all over again. Why would you not show the very best thing? If anything, E3 should have ended with Crackdown multiplayer. Destroying the whole fucking, that level, that whole city should have been like destroyed, like if a nuclear bomb exploded. Just constant, just a complete mess of a city, just complete mess. So that way people be like, holy shit, that shit's just, the technology and what's happening is just incredible. We didn't see that. What we saw was embarrassing footage of a game that's not graphically looking good. Like I said, I'm not a big proponent of graphics or stuff like that, you know. But if you're gonna launch this right next to the Xbox One X, what do you think the consumers are gonna expect? Even the hardcore gamers and enthusiasts. This is not that game. It ain't that game to do that. The game's strength is the supposed cloud-based physics, and we still haven't seen the shit. What are you waiting for? Why are you showing the worst shit? The worst part is, it's a misrepresentation. Because now people are seeing these streams and they're taking clips, they're doing, GIF images, they're having little segments of their videos, and the physics is horrible. But here's the part, the physics is not part of the single player game. So there's a lot of false narratives, there's a lot of misinformation, there's a whole bunch of shit that's going wrong with Crackdown 3. Because the hype behind Crackdown 3 was physics, crowd-based physics, destruction. Then you show the single player game, the single player side, that has none of that. So people are taking footage and making fun of the game, saying, hey, look at the great cloud-based physics. Well, the single player doesn't have it. But that's not the trolls' fault, that's your fault, Microsoft, because you did this shit. What the hell did you think was gonna happen? You hype cloud-based physics and you show a part of the game that doesn't have it. Why would you do that? There's no way you guys are that dumb. I refuse to believe that dumb. You know what this feels like? I'll be honest. This feels like you're tanking. That's what it feels like. It feels like a sports team that purposely tanks so they could get the better draft round picks. Because you guys are doing some stupid shit. You show a part of the game that doesn't have the strength of the game. And the funny part is, you got the fans blaming everybody else. Oh, the fanboys, the media. Once again, media bias. No. Microsoft fucked this up. They fucked this up. Big time. They should have just shown the multiplayer, and that's the only shit they be showing. Show all the destructible environments. I can't figure out for the life of me why they're not, unless it's one thing. There's only one thing. And the only thing I can think of is that cloud-based physics isn't working the way it's supposed to be, or it's not going to deliver what it's supposed to be delivering. Therefore, Microsoft's not going to show it because they don't want to be embarrassed by it. That's the only thing I could think of. That the actual multiplayer cloud-based physics is not working. So they're delaying, they're stalling. That's the only thing that makes sense. That's the only thing. Because if the game has this destruction and it can do it, it looks phenomenal, what are you waiting for? This isn't wine, it's milk. This doesn't get better with time. It spoils. It's like milk, it spoils and it stinks. So what are you doing? It just trips me out. Microsoft did not put Crackdown 3 in its best position. Again, just the fact that it comes out in November, that alone is a fucking L. Because you shouldn't put that game. The game doesn't deserve, it shouldn't be put in this position where it's not going to be able to achieve the notoriety or how can I put it? It's not a Halo. It's not a Gears of War. So it shouldn't be a big November holiday game. You understand what I'm saying? Because now people are going to hold that game to a criteria of a Halo, of a Gears of War, of a Forza, of a The Last of Us, of a God of War. That game's going to be held to that criteria, and it's not going to be able to keep up with it. It's not that type of game. It's a AAA title, as a AAA budget, but it's not a console selling big blockbuster franchise. So the fact that Microsoft already put that game in November by default, that's already an L. That's L number one. And then when you want to show it to the audience, you show the single player, which has none of the best features of what the game has. L number two. And I guarantee we're not going to see no commercials on this. We're not going to see any shit. You're just going to stick to the normal YouTube video here and there and whatever the fuck shit, But it's not like you're going to see a TV show, and then it's going to air on a TV show. We're not going to see that. So you're going to have shit marketing behind that. That's L number 3. And then the final L, you launch it in November right along the One X, which you're hyping as the most powerful console ever built, delivering the best graphics on consoles that rival high-end PCs. This game ain't that graphically good. It's not that game. That's not the game to push that narrative. L after L after L after L. And that's all Microsoft. It ain't the fanboys. It isn't the media. It's whoever the hell's in that office in Redmond, wherever the fuck. They're the ones doing this. Someone needs to get fired. Whoever's that marketing guru, gotta go. You gotta go. Someone needs to pay for this. It's not that me. Like, listen, I got no marketing degree. I got little to no knowledge of marketing in terms of how to actually market a game. But I'm pretty sure if I was in that boardroom, my first question would be, why aren't we showing the multiplayer, which is the best part of the game? Why are we showing that to the world? That's just me. Like, that's just me. I would be like, why? If I was there sitting in the boardroom, Phil's doing this, and Larry Herb is like, hey, yeah, I'm going to sit down and we're talking to single player. I'll be like, why not the multiplayer? Which is the very best part of Crackdown 3. People's been waiting 3 years for cloud-based physics. Let's give it to them. Let's show it. Let's make it happen. Let's blow that whole damn map out the water. Let's just level the city. Let's just do it right now. Why? Why aren't we doing that? That would be me. But apparently nobody's doing that. I don't know. This isn't a bash on the console, again, because I always have to do a disclaimer. Because apparently if I talk shit about Microsoft Exec, you guys take it personal and think I'm talking about the console. No. If you want Crackdown to be successful, you have to ask the executives, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you fucking this up? Because I guarantee every single one of us could have done a better job of representing this game. It doesn't take a genius. Show the best part of the game. Is it really that hard? Is there some law that we don't know about that they can't do it? I don't want to hear this shit about, it's a gradual steps, game counts coming. No, you got to set the narrative. I mean, have you guys never heard first impressions? There's a rule. First impressions is a huge deal. There is no gradual step. You don't go to a job interview and gradually make yourself look better over time. No, you go to a job interview the first time, right from the start, and you show the very best you got. You show the very best part of you. Same shit. You unveil this game and you show single player, which cannot show the best part of the game. This is all Microsoft exec bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you, and if you defend in damage control, you're just hurting the game. I'm just be real. You hurting the game. Go ahead. So defend Phil, defend Larry Herb, defend them. Fuck it. I don't care. Defend them. Hurt the game. Let them keep fucking up Crackdown 3. When it sells like shit, that's on you. Because you prefer to defend Phil Spencer. They're fucking this up. You guys have them. You follow them. Tweet them. Tell them, what are you guys doing? Stop it. And don't wait till Gamescom to correct this mistake. They need to show like the multiplayer like next week or some shit. They need to hold a little side event. They need to call Digital Foundry. They need to do something quick. Don't wait 2 to 3 weeks, because most people ain't gonna care. It's gonna be too late. Some people be like, too late. I'm not dealing with this game. You gotta correct this real quick. Go on Mixer, tell freaking Mikey Barra, hey, get your ass on Mixer, fucking play the multiplayer, and show that shit. Stop talking about Zelda. Show goddamn fucking Crackdown 3 multiplayer, blow that motherfucker up right now. Show the world what the fuck cloud-based physics is. Because this ain't it. Microsoft's screwing it up. I don't know what to tell you. I couldn't give you my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If Sony was screwing up, like let's say Spider-Man or whatever, I'll be pissed. You know? So I don't know about you guys. If you guys want to damage control an executive decision, which is clearly fucking over the game, I don't know what to tell you. That's on you. But if I was you guys, and you guys have Phil Twitter as a follower, and you know you're following him, especially if some of you guys have his ear, I would have a conversation and be like, Phil, you kind of screwed this up. Why would you show single player? Show the very best of what Crackdown 3 has to offer. Give the game a chance at least. This is unacceptable, people. But anyway, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Just a reminder, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment, let me know how you feel. Let me know. You feel sorry for the execs? Should we give them a chance? Should we feel sorry? I don't know. You tell me. But this is your boy, Puerto'S 77, with another Puerto'S point. You know what I'm saying? Tune in Wednesday, 60 frames, no lag. I'm going to have a cast, and we're going to talk about this Wednesday. We're going to have a conversation about this, because this is some fucked up shit. But anyway, I just try to keep it real and try to keep it truthful. But anyway, I hope you enjoy what you're gaming. Enjoy the weekend. Well, the weekend's almost over. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the week, because tomorrow is Monday. Anyway, I'm out. This is your boy, Puerto'S 77. Take care. Again, don't forget, like and subscribe. Follow my channel, support it, and I appreciate each and every one of you. All right?